Whatever we focus on, we become. At Burberry, for example, our catwalk shows our Chief Creative Officer, Christopher Bailey's seasonal dreams.
A catwalk is a narrow walkway originally on a ship, and after that on trains, also in factories, to get from one side to the other. And they can oftentimes be very dangerous because you don't want to fall off of them. And a catwalk can also be a narrow runway for fashion models to walk out into the crowd and then to walk back. So it's an elevated walkway.
And a runway, in this case, has another meaning. It can be used for airplanes to take off, right? And also models can walk
on
down
the runway too, yes, or the catwalk, either one. In the case of models, if they call it a catwalk, they think that they're referring to the females as cats, so that might be considered derogatory. So in that sense, runway might be a more neutral term. So it was a very narrow walkway, so you had to be as agile as a cat to be able to walk on the catwalk. When models stumble on the catwalk, the videos oftentimes end up on YouTube. There's box cars typically have a catwalk on top of the train, which you see in the old movies where the people jump from one car to the next.
You see, fear is simply a state of mind that, managed proactively, makes you so much more aware and, in time, more astute to the subtle shifts going on around you.
Astute means to be smart and clever, and sometimes sneaky at the same time.
or shrewd.
Or shrewd, typically in making business decisions or in making observations about things.
And if someone is astute or does something that is astute, that's a positive, good quality, right?
It's usually considered to be a positive quality, yes. There are no clear negative connotations involved. It doesn't mean being sneaky. It just means to be smart. George Carlin was an astute observer of the human condition. Steve Jobs was not only a visionary, but he was also an astute business person too.
And in this digital age, we are seemingly hardwired to overthink our way through life and almost instinctively to look outside for heartfelt answers instead of within ourselves.
Hardwired refers to a pattern of behavior that is built into the way people operate. It comes from the idea of an electrical device where the wiring determines how the device is going to be able to be used. For example, you can say aggressive behavior between males is hardwired into the biology of men.
So hardwired is something that we are born with, and we cannot change it easily. It's part of our genes, part of our biology. Just like hardwiring in a computer or in an electrical system of your house that connects a switch to a light bulb. It's hardwired as well.
That's correct.
And what would be the opposite of hardwired?
That's a good question. Programmable. Cooperative behavior is oftentimes considered to be hardwired into female relations with each other and with other people. Cats are hardwired to eat birds and mice. and other small creatures. A lot of birds are hardwired to migrate in the winter to certain places in the world.
That's all for today. Tom Taylor is an ESL tutor. He teaches English in the United States and outside, all over the world using Skype. He can be reached at his website, which is
ESL-fullsteamahead.com.
click on this link and check out his website and email with questions. Thank you, Tom, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.